Hey everybody, it's Natasha from Mystic Wisdom and Treasures. We are back here today for a brand new pick a card reading. So for today's subject, I really wanted to do something that was relevant to many of us being housebound right now. And when we are housebound, when we have to stay inside our homes, a lot of us are bound to go within ourselves and also retreat within ourselves. And right now, for a lot of people, we're being forced to reflect, dive in, and really think about our self care. So, with that, I really wanted to do a video about self care messages from our higher selves, spirit guides, guardian angels, the universe. With that being said, let's get into the piles. For today, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. You can take a moment to pause the video, ground, center yourself, and meditate if you feel called to. Call in your spirit team to help direct you to the pile that contains the information for your highest good, revolving your self-care. And without further ado, let's get into it. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what your spirit guides, guardian angels, and higher self have to say about your self-care. For your first card, we have the universe, temperance, the 3 of swords, and the Queen of Cups. For your oracle cards, we have patience, abundance, resistance, blossoming, next we have healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. I am courageous, steady, and strong. Yearning, and the wildling. So what I'm really feeling for you, pile number 1, is with your tarot cards up here with the universe, temperance, 3 of swords, and Queen of Cups, especially revolving these 3 cards with temperance, the 3 of swords, and the Queen of Cups. I'm feeling like being housebound and with everything going on right now, it's really caused you to dive within a lot. I feel like there's a lot of emotional reflection with the Queen of Cups. It's like she is looking down and she's surrounded by water, and water often represents our emotions. She's observing her emotions, how she feels, especially how she feels about other people. And the 3 of swords can represent some heartache sometimes, or hard situations with other people, and also temperance. She has the 2 cups here, and it's almost like she's trying to balance them. It's almost as if you are really trying to, it's like this feeling of regulating your emotions about something, going within, doing the inner work. You might be going through a phase of shadow work and really observing some situations from the past. And I feel like this is something that's been on your mind a lot, and it may be something that's painful and has left you heartbroken. Someone, I'm feeling, this may not be for everybody since this is a general reading. I'm going to get messages for different people, but I'm feeling as if maybe there was a person in your life before this quarantine thing happened that may have said some hurtful words to you that really broke your heart, and you really took this to heart. And I feel like you've been in a state of reflection, especially since being housebound, going inside your house more, and having space from others. But I feel like it's almost like you're trying to mend a broken heart. With the universe, it's almost like you're trying to put the pieces back together, and especially with temperance, this feeling of regulation. You may be looking at what somebody had said, and I just heard boundaries for some of you. You may be observing certain boundaries that you had to set up with other people that might also represent what this temperance is. It's observing what was said to you or done to you by the actions of somebody else or the words of somebody else, and having the time and space to really reflect on this and observe how you emotionally feel about this. So for some of you, this could be your spirit guides telling you, with this time of social distancing, with this time of going within and being inside our houses, they want you to come to terms with how you feel about a certain person or a situation that and I'm hearing right now, that may have been putting you on the back burner for too long. Or really observing how you feel about something that you didn't have the time to really think about, or maybe you didn't allow yourself the time to think about it or feel what you're feeling. And with the yearning card, this really does feel like it could have been a relationship. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you, I'm feeling like this could have to do with romance. This card says longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. So that kind of goes along with this feeling of heartache that's been going on here and going within, and this feeling of pain of somebody else being separated. Could be from somebody else, whether this was a verbal argument that you have had and that caused the separation, and then the situations may have brought it to a halt, or whatever that is for you. Yeah, there is this, especially with the whittling, with the scissors here cutting the hair, it's almost as if somebody was cut out of your life, or they cut you out of their life, or maybe you cut them. Especially, I'm thinking, because you cut them for some reason out of your life. You had to set a boundary with them. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I just realized again that we have the healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. So Spirit really wants you to take this time to sort out what your boundaries are, hold your boundaries, put how you feel first, put your own needs first. That's the self-care that Spirit's wanting you to think about. And yeah, there's a huge theme about boundaries, huge theme. With the patience card and also the yearning, in the sense that there's this need for boundaries, I do feel you really missing somebody, or this desire to have human connection or contact. And I know that sounds pretty common sense, or I'm trying to think of the right word right now, since a lot of us are housebound and we're not really being around people that we might want to be around if they live separate from us, or whatever this is. So I feel like, yeah, so for maybe some of you, I feel like there could have been a relationship, could be a friendship, or whatever this is, but I'm feeling especially a relationship right now. But something could have came to a halt, a relationship could have came to a halt. You needed to cut boundaries, and Spirit wants you to know that it was in your best interest to have these boundaries, even if they're the one that had left you, or whatever it is. Spirit is saying that this was meant to happen. You were meant to keep your boundaries from this person too, or hold your boundaries. They're put in your life to teach you boundaries or lessons involving that to help you with that on a behind the scenes kind of level. But this time is a time to really be putting your own needs first and evaluating what those needs are, evaluating your emotional needs. And I'm hearing emotional reciprocation. So for some of you, I'm feeling like there's a huge focus on relationships, and maybe you're really yearning. We have yearning. Maybe you're really yearning or longing for a certain relationship or soulmate connection, but Spirit is also saying that the inner work has to be done first. And I feel like maybe this cutting off from somebody was really, really hard. It really took a big toll on your heart. The resistance card, there's a sense of stubbornness, and I don't mean that stubbornness as in you, but I'm feeling more so with the situation and how hard it was. Like, I feel like this really, really hurt your heart. It made you maybe close off a little more from other people. But I'm feeling like you really put up your boundaries. Definitely huge theme about boundaries. So what you could be doing right now for your self-care with this time, spending time indoors, what you should be focusing on right now in self-care lessons is setting up boundaries and evaluating where those boundaries need to be. Maybe this is evaluating the people in your life. While there is a distance here, it's giving you time to see the connections you have for what they truly are. Yeah, the resistance and the I am courageous, steady, and strong. This is a message that you're able to do this. You are strong enough. You are able to hold your boundaries. Don't let anybody try to bully you into weakening those. And I'm seeing right now with the resistance and the blossoming card, this is a time I hear to build your own garden. So maybe that's literal for you. Maybe it's not. Could be symbolic, but this is about nurturing your own inner needs, putting your own needs first, your own emotions first. Water your own garden. You don't need other people to do that for you. And this right now, a big lesson that may be going on for you is about, again, those boundaries. You create your own reality. You create your own world. And right now is a good time to determine who and what will be in that world, what it will be like. You are in control of who you allow and what you allow into your life. If you can't control the actions of others, but you can choose how you respond to it. You can choose if you decide to keep those people in your life. Let me see what else I am seeing. I'm feeling like for some of you, now's a good time to spend time around water. So maybe some nice warm baths with essential oils, bubble baths, whatever that is, like a sensory bath, and you're relaxing in the water. Water is a very nurturing element, and it's also good for healing and reflecting. And yeah, okay. And that will help you. I feel like that will help you get more in touch with yourself as well. There's a separation occurring. So with everything going on right now, you could be separated from a person, but it's helping you get perspective to, get the distance you need so that it pushes you closer to yourself and honoring your own emotional needs. So for your self-care, it really has to do with honoring your own needs, figuring out what those needs are, setting up firm boundaries, and and setting up boundaries for yourself. You are showing your own self-love. You're building your own self-love, and don't let words from the past tear you down, because I feel like you're going to come out of this feeling stronger, having your confidence levels up, feeling better. And yeah, it's like being the master of your own reality. Let me see what else I'm getting. Creativity for some of you may be high right now with the abundance and the universe card I'm getting. So singing, painting, artistic activities. And I'm also, we have animals here, so maybe spending time with your pets too. But it feels like there's this golden energy building around yourself with the self-care that you will be giving to yourself by setting these boundaries, honoring your space, honoring your own needs, your own feelings, and deciding how you want your reality to be. Deciding who gets to be in your life and what you'll accept and what you will not accept. And I feel like you don't need to wait for anybody. Your vibration is going to attract the right person for you when it's the right time. And by not settling for the past or what you may have once and what you walked away from, I feel like by focusing on all of the things I've been talking about boundaries and your emotional needs, and I keep getting spend time near water, so again, could be baths or whatever this is. I feel like this raises your vibration to a point where you're going to attract a more suitable partner when the time is right. But the big lesson here too is that you don't need anybody, whether they are good for you or not. The right things and the right people will come to you, whether they are friendships, whether these are opportunities, whether these are relationships, whatever this is, you will have connections that become attracted to you when the time is right. And that time will come. But right now, the focus needs to be on you and your own self-care needs and your own boundaries. So maybe pampering yourself physically, spoiling yourself physically, focusing more on the health of your body. Any type of bodily nurturance, I am getting that this is good for you right now. I'm trying to see what else. I'm hearing sense of freedom. So maybe some of you are glad that this past connection ended. And if you're not yet, I feel like by the time this is over, this thing going on where we're housebound or whatever way that resonates with you for whenever you're watching this right now, I feel like you'll be coming out more independent, strong, confident in your decisions, and feeling good about them, and knowing your worth, I heard. Yes, you are the creator of your own reality. And it's time to start new. It's time to paint a new picture for yourself, for your life. I'm hearing wiping the slate clean of the past. I feel creative energy boosting up, confidence boosting up, and the ability to attract what you really want and deserve into your life by this new vibration coming up to the surface. All right, that's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up and comment down below and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what Spirit has to say about your self-care. We have the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, a lot of Cups energy here, and the 7 of Pentacles. So we got 2 sevens here and 3 cup suits. So the number 7 might be important for some of you to look up and see what the meaning of that number could be. All right, for your next card, we have Attraction, and the number 44 is also sticking out to me. So that might be important for some of you, or you may have been seeing that number a lot recently. We have Release, Change, Pleasure, right before we even get started, I'm already getting a message about using your voice when I'm looking at these 3 oracle cards right here. That's coming to me. All right, we have... Oh, okay. Wow, this is exciting. The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. I did not plan that, guys. That is amazing. You see the way that she's blowing the air out from her lungs. I am the weaver of my reality. The universe. And receptivity. So before we even get started, I want to make a quick note. So this has a different energy than pile number 1, but I am seeing some certain similarities. So if you felt drawn to pile number 1 as well, this might be a confirmation for you to watch both piles. And with that being said, let's get into messages about self-care. Right off the bat, the first thing that's coming to me, I had mentioned about using your voice, and I felt that especially from the Release, Change, and Pleasure, and then we got the rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. And with these manifestation cards, we have the I am the weaver of my reality. We also have the universe, which one of the cards from pile number 1 was also called the universe for, I believe, so with the tarot cards. That's interesting, and maybe another sign for you to go back and look if you feel drawn to. But anyway, we got the universe, the weaver of my own reality, attraction. What I'm feeling like... We also have receptivity. Okay, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. So this is all about speaking things into existence. For your self-care has a lot to do with manifesting. A lot of you have probably already heard about what you think manifests into your reality. Well, in this case, I'm really feeling like what you speak especially is very important. So if you're wanting things to change in your life, I'm feeling like Spirit is urging you to manifest these by using your voice. Some of you may feel really drawn to writing, I'm getting right now. We have the weaver of my own reality. The spider is creating its own web, and to me this feels like creativity, and along with this really vocal energy, it might be a good time with all this cups energy represents emotional water energy. And with that being said, I'm feeling like maybe it's a good time to start journaling how you're feeling, your thoughts. And I'm feeling also like emotional expression and creativity. So it might be a good time, I'm hearing, to start a book, write poetry, write music, make music, sing, whatever art form or form of vocally expressing yourself. There's a big emphasis on the throat chakra, and with the release card and the pleasure, it's funny that both of these came out too, because they kind of have a similar stature going on. And I want to also say they both have butterflies coming out. But with both of these, it feels like the heart and the throat chakra being combined and utilized together. So expressing yourself from the heart and being willing to be vulnerable, be raw with people, and impact people with this emotional expression and creativity. Speaking from the heart, I'm getting channel this into writing, art, whatever form that you feel drawn to or connect most to, or maybe urging you to try one of these things. Yeah, and I feel like this is also, we have release, but this is a good way to both, we have release and pleasure, but this is a good way to release emotions that may have been boiling down or stuffed inside you. And also the release brings you pleasure because it's good to get it out. And I feel like it heightens a passion and ignites a certain creativity within you that reaches the ears of others and helps impact people in a way that changes their perspective on things. We also have the Seven of Cups, which to me feels like options. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this feels almost like a channeling energy, and she's holding her heart, guys. So yeah, this is a huge time of emotional and creative expression, speaking your truth and inspiring others with your experiences. We go through the experiences that we do in life for a reason, to shape us, to build our character and who we are. And a lot of times too, it can be to help others. I keep hearing reach the ears of others. So you're meant to speak these experiences or whatever it is. Express those emotions in whatever form that you like, whether that's writing a blog, a book, whether that's speaking it, whether that is singing, channeling it into music. I feel like your life experiences, your emotions, and being able to express this vulnerability about you really impacts people. It changes their perspective or helps them feel understood in a way that they may have felt like other people don't understand them. So utilize some of the past pains that you've gone through, and channel it into some type of art form, I'm feeling, or speak it into existence. Speaking it, getting it out there, telling people your story in a way that will reach their hearts, and help them feel related to. For some of you out there, that is music. You have the potential to inspire so many people with music or writing or whatever this is, or just your words have such potential to reach the hearts of others. It's almost like if you're sending out a prayer, I'm feeling the Seven of Pentacles, and it's reaching out and it's going out into the collective. And I feel like that energy really umbrellas out, and a lot of people receive this, and it touches a lot of people's hearts. Yeah, and with the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups, I'm seeing all the possibilities. So maybe there's something that you want to get out. to the world, or will have an immense effect on others. And if you've been holding yourself back with the Six of Cups, she's kind of standing off right here, or sitting off by herself, looking out at the water. I'm feeling like it's urging you to go ahead and do it. Work up the courage and do this. Release your fears, and whatever you speak into existence is really creating the certain vibration around you to manifest. So your words are super, super impactful. Sorry for that. But you can do so much also with your creativity. You've been given a gift, for many of you, of creativity. And your words can reach and will reach a lot of people if you put them into action. Put the pen to paper. Put your thoughts out into the collective. Use your emotional strength, your emotional vulnerability, your emotional creativity, and allow yourself, I'm also hearing with receptivity, allow yourself to be inspired, allow yourself to shine, allow yourself to be vulnerable. That's really what this is about. With the Six of Cups, yeah, it's almost like she's sitting back here. She has her hand held out, and it's like she's holding herself back, but she sees what's out there. She sees the potential she could have on the lives of others. And all she has to do is go grab the cup. All you have to do is make the decision to stand up and use your voice. You can really impact the world by using your voice. And that also is self-care for you, because it releases anything that's been pinned up inside you. And I'm feeling like it transforms the lives of both yourself and others. And it transforms your reality. I feel like it's shifting when you do this. You have a gift of words and getting. And you can also make darkness into something beautiful with the universe. I'm feeling like many of you watching this are creators. We have the spider and attraction here. She's looking off into the distance, and this is like somebody looking out at the world, evaluating how they feel about it, how they can become inspired by what's going on inside of themselves, and what they can turn that into in their reality. And I feel like your self-care message has to do with allowing yourself to do this, allowing yourself to channel this energy and manifest it into the world by bringing it to life, by putting it on paper, by speaking it, by creating music, creating art, whatever this is for you. And I'm also hearing something that you've been dreaming of will come true with the Seven of Pentacles. So possibly not for all of you, but by allowing yourself to do this, this could be something that brings money into your life as well. And this feels like a dream, like something that you've been dreaming of coming into fruition, something that you really hope for. Or maybe it's that you want to give people hope. And you are attracting this into your reality. There's a huge, huge creative energy about this. And again, I keep saying it, but you truly have the power and potential and ability to affect others with your words somehow, or with your creative talents. However it is that you take your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences, morph it into something, into the physical, bring it outside of you. And I feel like by doing this, it nurtures both you and it impacts the lives of others. Sometimes you might not even see that it's doing this, but it is. Seeking inspiration, I'm also getting. especially with this receptivity card. So Spirit might be trying to give you certain downloads right now, or communicate certain ideas to you that pop out of nowhere. And when that happens, know that this is your spirit guides, this is your higher self, this is the universe bringing this message to you, this inspired idea to you. So this is a time of seeking and being inspirational and seeking out inspiration and what you can create into this world, how you can paint this picture I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm feeling strong book vibes from this too, for someone out there. So it may be a good time to bring these thoughts and ideas into the physical world somehow. And I feel like this is both good for you and for the lives of others. And many people are going to be inspired by you, moved by you, emotionally moved by you. Spirit wants you to know how talented that you really are, and how much manifestation power that you actually have, and the ability to change others' lives with this. So self-care right now for you is allowing yourself the creativity, allowing your thoughts and feelings to be put into something in the physical world through some type of medium, whether this is through creative means, for which I'm really feeling many of you it is, or I'm also feeling like some type of social movement. So maybe even speaking out your voice and impacting people socially. Maybe even thinking of doing something for the benefit of others. And I feel like this will be both rewarding to you, and it fulfills a part of yourself, and helpful to others that really impacts them. Whatever you're feeling inspired to do, Spirit really is encouraging you to see those possibilities and bring them into fruition, bring them into the physical world. And butterflies, we have the butterflies in these cards. And this is all about transformation, both using the metamorphosis of your life to help others grow, and seeing this impact them, sparking change within them too. Let me see if there's anything else for you. And I'm also hearing for self-care messages for you, allowing yourself to receive gifts from others or help from others. Allow yourself to receive from other people. Yeah, that's a strong message. If you've been wishing for something to happen for a while, if you're finding yourself having these strong dreams and maybe you worry about them being far off with everything happening now, Spirit is saying to not give up hope for that, because there's a bright future ahead of you, and you have the potential to change others' lives by your own metamorphosis too, by your gifts, by your word, by your talents, by your helpful nature. Alright, that's all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up, comment down below if it resonated with you, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Hello, pile number 3, our final pile for today. Let's see what Spirit has to say about your self-care. For your tarot cards, we have the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, 2 sevens again. We had that in pile number 2 as well. We have a shadow work and the King of Pentacles. Next we have protection, we have darkness. That's interesting. We have the darkness and also shadow work. Creation. The unexpected. Next we have, my home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. Protection, we have the protection card here as well. And we will see what that means when we get into this. I am on the right path and divinely guided. We have versatility. And the magic of the, excuse me if I pronounce this wrong, Kohelen Druith. If you're watching this at the time, around the time that I'm posting this, you already know what's going on out in the world, and many of us being housebound, and the pandemic going on, and a lot of people getting sick. I'm feeling like out of all three piles, everybody's going to be affected by what's happening in the world. But for you may be feeling more affected than the other two piles, especially with the darkness and the way the girl is looking out into this other darkness. And also shadow work, the Seven of Swords, the way she's covering one of her eyes makes me feel like there's a sense of uncertainty. And a lot of people, of course, are going to be feeling like that right now with everything going on in the world. But I feel like for you, there's this energy of just not being sure what's going to happen with the state of the world, possibly with your own life, with I'm hearing for your loved ones. Somebody's loved ones are coming into this, especially with the unexpected, the way the one of the ladies is resting their head. So maybe you're worried about family. Oh, and in protection here, the bird is carrying this woman in the nest. So you could be worried about family members. It could be your children if you have children. This could be your own parents, siblings, grandparents. I'm feeling like there's this sense of worry and a racing mind and a sad mind. So you may have been feeling more depressed lately with everything going on. Yeah, and of course people are being distanced right now, and I feel like it's almost like this has really brought you down, brought your energy down. This has been something that's really impacted you, made you feel really sad, worried, or maybe there's even a sense that you have lost somebody already. You may even be distancing yourself. Of course, everybody's distancing themselves, but with this card right here, I'm feeling like maybe with everything happening, you're withdrawing into yourself and you're really feeling the sadness. You're really taking on what's going on in the world as well. It's really hitting you, which is understandable. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, the social distancing could really be hurting your heart too. Being separated from people you love and not knowing if everybody's going to be okay. I feel like that's probably where some of your heads have been at lately. And it's like you're trying to send out light when it feels like everything around you is dark. And there's this saying, I don't know who it's by, and excuse me if I butcher how it's said, but there's this saying somewhere that I probably saw it on Facebook or something, but if you can't see the light around you, be the light. You are the light. And I feel like you're trying to be the light, but you already are. But I feel like it's almost like this being blind to whatever light there is right now. We have a lot of darkness, but amidst all this, we still see the light shining through, even though the moon seems dark. And maybe you are hoping. There's a part of you that is still hoping. self-care messages for you. So during this time, what I'm really noticing is we have the two mice, or maybe the rats. I'm not sure which for these, and also the two women in these cards. This really stands out to me, and I feel like this is, you may, with the sadness you've been feeling, be less inclined to reach out to people, but Spirit's wanting you to take the move to reach out to people anyway. Lean on other people. If you live with somebody else, lean on that other person. I'm feeling that's important right now. Communication with people that are farther away from you. So allow yourself to check in with others. Keep up to date with them. This social distancing, because that's what's going on in the world right now. That's kind of what this video is more geared towards. So I'm talking more towards that. If you're listening to this more far off, I feel like the social distancing has really impacted you more than any of the other groups in this reading. Especially to not only just the social distancing, but the financial hardships, I feel like, are really impacting you. You don't know, it's like you may not know where your future is going right now, both financially, career, and with the state of the world. And I'm getting a little choked up because I'm feeling your energy right now. It's almost like you feel defeated and you're trying to hold on to hope, but it's really hard. And maybe you felt like something was getting up and running and then everything happened. Or maybe you already felt like you had the world, but then you were distanced from everybody. And that's probably going to be a lot of people right now. That can be pretty self-explanatory, and it's very understandable to feel that way. But I'm feeling like the way for you to care for yourself best right now too is to find ways to keep, this is going to sound really self-explanatory, but find ways to keep contact with others, whether it's phone, whether it's video chat, whether it's playing games online. Utilize those things. I just heard check on your neighbors. So maybe give them a call or something, do something nice for them. But connect to other people. And you can check in on them in this way. Maybe you're already doing that, but Spirit wants you to know that you're safe. My home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. And so again, this is going to be very self-explanatory, but a lot of people are going through and hardcore cleaning their houses, and I feel like you were probably one of them. And if not, this might give you a sense of feeling more safe and protected. And I feel like I'm hearing I hear that there's an energetic grid around your house that keeps your space safe. So if that's on your mind, just know that. I'm getting that message. And with the I am on the right path and divinely guided, I feel like with the King of Pentacles and this card, this has to tie into the financial worries that maybe you felt like you finally got on the horse you wanted to in the material world, or your dreams were getting on board, or your career, or maybe you're just worried about your finances in general, or what you're going to amount to. And this is confirmation from Spirit that although things seem dark right now, there is still light. The moon still shines. The moon is still there even in this time of darkness. We just don't always see it. And it will come back to being bright and whole. These situations are temporary. You will see the light. And I'm feeling like it's this confirmation to let you know that you are still on the right path. Your dreams aren't withering away, even though things seem dark right now. Things will get better with time, of course. And let me see what else I'm getting here. Yeah, it's just confirmation that that everything will be taken care of. Everything's going to be okay. No matter what's going on, you're going to be okay. You're divinely guided. You're divinely protected. We have 2 protection cards, so there's this need to tell you that everything is going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You are specifically protected. Your dreams are protected. Your path is going to go the way it needs to. And for self-care, again, Spirit's really saying how you can help this is turning to somebody else. Again, whether this is somebody that you do live with, or maybe you're still going to work right now. It could be a coworker or whoever it is that you're seeing around you, or maybe that you can reach out to, even if you're not seeing them in person. They're telling you to reach out to people. They're telling you to connect with those people, or maybe if you felt like you didn't connect enough with people, start connecting with them, because this is only going to bring you closer to the people in your life, or maybe even make new friends for you specifically. And it's almost like this feeling of going through a dark night of the soul with the shadow work here. I feel as if you may also, for some of you, be trying to give hope in a dark situation. And Spirit also wants you to make sure that you are giving that to yourself too. The ability to allow yourself to see this moon, this guiding light, even in the darkest of times, and just trusting in the universe. You can really care for yourself best by clearing your space. You may feel the desire to not only just clean, like a lot of us are, but also smudging your place, smudging yourself, the area around you, setting up crystals. We have the crystals, we have the sage, we have the candle. But I feel like this is something that will be good for you right now. This is something that will help you kind of ease some of the worries that you have. What can you do within your own space right now to make you feel safer and more protected? Connections are very important. Even though the rabbit is here by itself, it's looking out, it's wondering what's going to happen in the world. There's this energy of the ears are drawing my attention, listening out. Not sure what's going to happen, but I also feel like there's an army of people behind you, whether you're seeing them now or not. Your connections with the community will build stronger too, I'm hearing for some of you. And the focus should be on those people and how you can interact with them, even if you're distancing yourself from them. How can you see the light in a dark situation? This feels like, and that's what Spirit's wanting you to think about. How can you see the light in the situation? How can you help others see the light in the situation? Your connections are really important right now, and keeping those connections, or maybe even opening up new ones. Even though we're housebound, there's still ways to reach out to people and talk to them without them even being there. Maybe there will be people there, but yeah. Just know that you're safe. I'm feeling you're on the right path. Things will improve, and above all, Spirit's wanting you to know that you are protected. I feel like maybe you're really struggling with the uncertainty, especially right now. For you, you're really struggling with it. It feels like maybe the world is more quiet right now, and it's really saying, how can you focus on the people that matter most to you right now? The people that you are around, or the people that you have contact with. There's this sense of focusing on those close connections, especially that you have, and leaning on those people, allowing yourself to vent to them, allowing yourself to see hope and give hope, and focus less on the outer world, because the situations are temporary, but your bonds are what needs to be focused for self-care. The home, finding warmth within the home. And again, that can probably sound really self-explanatory for many of you listening to this, but this is just the messages that are coming up from Spirit when I'm reading this pile. How can you find comfort in the stillness? I heard. Focusing on what's in the home, the warmth within the home, rather than the cold that isn't outside. How can you focus on your relationships more? It's a question that Spirit wants you to think about, and focus less on the outer world. Focus on the warmth. I keep getting the sense to say the warmth of the home, and that doesn't mean literal, that's more metaphoric. Your connection within the home, maybe your family. How can you connect more with your family? Focus more on your family. Focus more on the connections around you that are close to you, especially. And if people are farther away from you, reach out to them. And I feel like that's the way of self-care right now, allowing yourself to do that. Allowing yourself, I heard, to be a safe space for others. Allowing yourself to see the hope and trust in the universe that you're still on the right path, regardless of what's happening, and that you'll get through this. With everybody going in their own houses and staying in their houses a lot right now, less people are out working, of course. Many of us are going to be doing a lot of shadow work too, going within, especially if maybe you're always outside of your house. This is the time to focus within the house and the people within it too, and allow yourself to do the shadow work. Things are coming up to surface so they can be healed, so they can be acknowledged. There's an awareness shifting for you, I'm feeling, with the Seven of Swords. Truths coming as well. So for self-care, again, this is just the message that Spirit is giving me, and it might sound pretty simple with saying it like this, and self-explanatory with the way things are happening right now, but Spirit is saying to focus less as much as possible on the outside world and more within your own home, within your own self. Don't worry. Well, it's natural to worry, but look less out here and feel the warmth around your own little bubble, your own space, your own home, your own people. And really focus in, narrow on your focus with those connections. Those are the most important for you for your own self-care right now, is to focus on that. Focus on those close to you. Focus on your own home, and those within your own home, or the connections around you, your family, your close friends, your relationships, your kids, whatever this means to you. Let me see if there's anything else. If you live with others, I'm getting, this is probably a specific message for one person or maybe a couple of you, but if you live with others, if you're living with your family, your kids, of course, if you have kids, whatever this means to you, Spirit is saying to try to do activities with them, spend time with them, whether this is board games or make activities with them to build the connections that you have, to find humor and fun, lightheartedness within your own home. All right, that's all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, comment down below if this resonates with you, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.